I want to introduce Rebecca and her service dog, Milo. Rebecca and Milo went through their training at My Wonderful Dog, which was a service dog training program here. It was in Portland. It's subsequently closed its doors, but Rebecca was one of the first graduates of My Wonderful Dog, as was Logan and Susan over here. And again, Milo is an autism assistance dog, so it's somewhat different from the other demos we've had today, and I'll let Rebecca tell you a little more about it.
Usually you see autism service dogs for people that are children, and I guess people believe that once you've reached adulthood that you're okay to go on your own, but autism never goes away. It's something that I'll have for my entire life. So I applied for a service dog through My Wonderful Dog in 2006, and I was partnered with Milo in 2007. I'm high functioning, but there are things that I still deal with. My sensory system is basically broken. I can't handle things the way everyone else does. When there's a loud noise or something doesn't feel right on the skin, people can just comfort themselves. But my body doesn't have the ability to do that. So Milo, his job is to act as my sensory system. He comes along with me everywhere. And he looks like sometimes he's just along for the ride, like he is right now. But when I'm having a problem, he comes right up to see it. A problem that I deal with a lot are loud, high-pitched noises. So fire alarms, screams, certain bells, they really can hurt me. And I'll get to the point where I can't move or talk. And that can be very scary because I can't say anything. So with Milo, I use sign language. But for the sake of the demo, I will also speak to him. Milo, stand. We'll demonstrate what happens if I was to hear a loud sound. Like if someone went by and they were screaming, it would. Milo, watch me. Good. Get his attention first. Good boy. He nudges my hands when I'm standing to let me know that it restarts my body again. Most common, I'll be sitting down. So like in a chair, but we don't have a chair, so I'm sitting on the floor. So most common, if I'm sitting trying to pay attention to something like a meeting or a show, and there was a sound that would hurt me, the knee-jerk reaction that happens to me, I don't watch it. Okay. Bye. Good boy. When I feel my body gets anxious, and when I feel that coming on, and when I can't, no, people watching you. Watch me. Come here. I can ask him to push his weight on me. We don't know why, but the weight, he weighs about 65 pounds, and his weight, when he pushes on me, it does something to my body that I can't explain, but it helps me to get out of anxiety. So Milo, sit. Like for this, I would say up, and it's kind of hard where I'm sitting on the ground. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. See? He does a lot of things besides sensory things. Okay, now you need to get off. Thank you. When I get to that point where I can't really talk anymore, I developed a card, and that card, we're working with Milo to get me some help because I can't speak for myself when I've gotten to that point. So we're going to try it. We haven't really had a lot of need for it, so I'm going to take Milo's leash off and I'm going to ask him to get help. Milo, get help. Get help. Go find somebody, get help. Oh. Can you go get the card back? Can you go get it? Will I bring it?
And so the card describes a little bit
Yes.
about your condition?
Yes, it says that I am in need of help, and it says what to do. I'm trying to get a treat for him. To talk slowly, to not touch me, because I don't do well being yanked on, pulled on. That's something that I'll never be okay with. And it has basically, if I was injured, a doctor or my parents, someone that can help. One more thing, I forgot my keys. I am very forgetful, unusually forgetful. So right in my bag there should be some keys.
There we go.
I'm so forgetful, I forgot the keys. So I've had multiple instances of locking myself out. I live alone, which is pretty good for someone with autism, but I still have my ups and downs. So I've locked myself out 4 times than I can count. So Milo knows, he knows to go get he's already ready to go. Like if I tell him to find the keys, he'll go get them. He knows a few things with those keys. Milo, keys. He grabs them by a special tab so it doesn't upset my car. Good boy.
That's awesome.
And if I was to walk away, not just keys but other items, I sometimes drop things and don't realize I've dropped them, and I'll just keep on walking. And Milo knows what's called intelligent disobedience, which means he will not listen to me if I'm trying to move forward. He won't let me go, knowing that I've dropped something. So I'm just gonna keep walking. Oh, good boy. Oops, I dropped them. Oh well. Good boy. Can you go get them for me? As I drop them again.
It's incredible that he can find that tag.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Boy,
Woohoo, Milo!
if anybody has any questions.
Did you have a question, honey?
What kind of dog is a chocolate lab? And also, why is there a red bone? This is for cleanup. You gotta clean up after your dog. Got bags on it.
It's so interesting, and he's really an amazing partner. Does anyone else have any questions about Milo or what he can do or how he's helpful? Rebecca, I want to thank you so much for sharing his skills with us and telling us a bit about your story. He's really an amazing dog. And for people who are interested in learning more about service dogs, assistance dogs, therapy dogs, all the different ways that dogs are able to help people, there's a bunch of information at the Planet Dog booth. The Planet Dog Foundation supports working dogs that are helping people in need, and we'll be able to share all sorts of information with you if you have any questions. Thank you all so much for coming in, Rebecca. Thank you so much.
Thank you.